the animosity, the tension, the games, the gamesmanship, the strategy, the verbal altercations. The competition starts right now.
You know, it's a massive boost for the sport in general. The Ultimate Fighter could not have gotten anything better, because even when Dana announced last year that the Ultimate Fighter was coming back, it was met with a very tempered reaction. But when you get Conor McGregor, when you get the biggest star in the game, and he's saying, I'll do Vegas for 6 weeks, I'll coach these kids against Michael Chandler, it is a massive boost.
This has got to be the biggest, most viewed Ultimate Fighter. It has to be, right? With Conor coming back, and it's gonna put I think it's gonna create a lot more fans, or even like my boy Schmitty over here. He used to love Conor, and then Conor kind of started doing some outside the octagon stuff, and Schmitty and the hardcore fans kind of started not really with him as much. I think this is gonna put him back in that light where he's witty, funny, gets you excited, and for me, that's the most exciting fight right now, Chandler versus Conor, just because it's Conor. I'm so excited for him to be back.
And I got to be honest, I'm excited as well. This is a huge season of The Ultimate Fighter, and it will be a massive fight. But Michael Chandler versus Conor McGregor, come on, that is going to be must-see TV. Chandler is a very nice guy. He's not controversial whatsoever. But as we know, Conor McGregor is. So if there's one person on planet Earth that is going to annoy Chandler, that is going to get under his skin, that is going to poke the bear, that is Conor McGregor.
I believe that for him, it's more important to understand and try to prepare himself to deal with the mind games. He is going to be under constant attack by Conor McGregor. And I'm telling you, it is not a week, it's not 2 weeks, it's 6 weeks with someone that you are going to fight with.
Yeah, Chandler's he's a very, very nice guy, but he's also uber competitive, like crazy competitive. And I think if Conor starts playing the mind games, I think Michael Chandler I think he'll dig his heels right in and play the game.
I don't want to put any blinders on, and I don't want to put any shackles on myself. If the worst part of me comes out, it comes out of me, and I smack him across the face on national TV, or I pick him up and slam him on the concrete over there at the Tough House, I don't know. But yeah, there is a line that you don't cross. Absolutely. When a guy has a wife, he's got kids, family, there's a line that you don't cross.
Chandler and Conor were very respectful to each other. And then some things started escalating that you'll see on the show. And yeah, they do not like each other now. A lot of shit went down on Friday. Yeah, not good.
Did they get physical?
There was a lot of shit that went down.
But I believe, especially after hearing Dana goes, some things have happened that's not good. These guys are getting after each other. I can tell you for the first time in a long time, I'm super excited about watching The Ultimate Fighter.
Even though was some times where there was some tension, even though there were some times that, has been documented now by myself or Dana or Conor, just came out with an interview talking about, of course, in the spirit of competition, tempers flare, things were said, things were done, that will definitely be intriguing to you guys on ESPN this summer. But ultimately, all is fair in love and war, and all is fair in mixed martial arts. It was some good old-fashioned, very, very passionate dudes, he and his team, me and my team, who just came here to the show, if you will, for a common goal, which was to win all the fights, to win this competition. So the relationship was great at times. It was not so great at times, and it was a lot of fun, though.
It's a setting in which both men obviously can shine, and we'll see, where Conor McGregor is at in terms of his overall commitment, right? Because I have said he is a master orator, right? Puts me to shame when it comes to like natural articulation skills. So if Conor McGregor is willing to give people things on television alongside Michael Chandler, it could be absolutely electric, right?
Chandler versus McGregor. I felt like it brought a life back to The Ultimate Fighter. I mean, it's just like the world around me, I could feel it. From the time this got announced to the time that this went down, to the time that Danny Rube got pissed off because 3 guys got bounced and 3 Irishmen came on, to the fact that Dana White guys would go on Pat McAfee, talk about the very thing. I mean, I could just feel it. This was all around us.
For as much as I know, I think UFC got all the fighters, you know, like they do. But they got all the managements. They know all the upcoming fighters. And the day that they start filming, Conor McGregor got in, I think he brought 2 or 3 of his own guys. And I don't know exactly what happened, but he just put his guys in, took a couple guys out.
And honestly, I feel like that was super crappy for the guys who had their hopes set on getting another opportunity to fight for the UFC or getting an opportunity to get into the UFC, and now having that stripped away from them. Really shitty change of events. I understand though, for Conor, is like you come with the package, you come with the list of demands. So for his guys, it's great, but I just feel gutted for those guys who were looking forward to this opportunity and had it stripped away by one of the coaches. You know, that kind of sucks.
You know, you see Conor fight, you see everything that he says on social media, but to be able to hang out with him the entire time, he was cool, man. It was really cool. Dude, he's a great coach and cares a lot about his guys. You know, he cares a lot about his guys. You know, I've seen a lot of guys teach, and you realize real quick that they don't care about it, right? And I always tell people this when it comes to teaching, like, people don't really care how much you know. You only want to know like how much you care. He cared about his guys, you know.
You know, Conor's, you know, he's the biggest draw in the UFC. He's the guy, you know, he's the guy that, you know, huge ticket sales. So what he's done in the sport, you know, he's done things in the sport no one else has done. You know, you can't take that guy lightly. So, you know, I think the UFC did the right thing, and he was probably the only guy that could take the coaching spot from me. You know, I was going to be the guy, and I was looking forward to that opportunity.
It was originally to be against Nate. It was me versus Nate. So I did not mind who it was against, to be honest, nor do I mind who I compete against. That's widely known. So I had agreed to it. It was Nate. It was like a day or two before. Now it's Chandler. So I'm not sure what went on that end, but it was me versus Chandler, and that's it. I have no problem with it. I'm happy with it, and it's going to be a good bout for sure.
They did the way a little. I never wanted to do the Ultimate Fighter though. I wasn't interested in doing that. Chandler's real tough and explosive and crazy young guy, but I don't know how old he is, but I think I think Conor's better than Chandler.
I'm going to formulate my camp now as I begin post-show preparations. So I got a great start here. We hit the ground running. I was immersed in the training with the lads myself. I was sparring as they were sparring, and we had some good work. It was a good show. Great experience.
Had a few interactions with him, and he said this Ultimate Fighter season was going to be a whole different animal because he was going to use it for his training camp, and he's going to be dialed in, and it's a whole new him. And you know, I believe he believes that. So you know, the guy's a manifest machine. He can make things happen, and I think we'll see him back.
You guys will be on the edge of your seat during a lot of these episodes. You guys will definitely be grabbing your popcorn and your adult beverages to enjoy. It is going to be a very good season. I'm very happy with the work that we put in.
Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler will go head-to-head as the coaches of The Ultimate Fighter, Team McGregor versus Team Chandler. This season premieres Tuesday, May 30th and runs through Tuesday, August 15th on ESPN, the network, and ESPN Plus.